Hi there and welcome to Fact Lens. For the next few minutes, we shall be breaking down the most viral claims making waves online, put them under a microscope and separate fact from fiction. I am Divine Mercy Nalwanga, and together we'll also show you simple ways to verify information for yourself. From Kampala to the world, the internet has been buzzing with claims about politicians, secret deals, and recycled or heavily edited photos designed to shock, mislead, or divide. Stay with us as we unpack what's real, what's not, and what you can do to stay a step ahead of the curve of misinformation and disinformation. Did opposition figure Joel Senyonyi really thank President Museveni for his leadership, as some social media graphics suggest? Michael Kabaziguruka was behind the arrest of NUP deputy spokesperson Alex Waiswa. That's a bold claim online, but is it true? Was President Museveni the mastermind behind the LRA atrocities in northern Uganda, now before the International Criminal Court? Was Senyonyi a Museveni die hard? And did Bobi Wine sign a deal with the UK's Labour Party? Let's take a closer look. Uganda's 2026 election season is heating up, and so is the propaganda. A viral post on X and Instagram claimed leader of opposition Joel Senyonyi thanked President Museveni for his leadership and credited his success to the NRM. The claim garnered 32,000 views, 424 likes, and 109 comments. But we found this quote to be false. Here is how we checked it. We put it to the test, running reverse image searches on Google Lens and TinEye. The graphic appeared only on pro-NRM accounts with no video, interview, or credible post ever showing Senyonyi making such a statement. The official account of the leader of opposition also flagged the image as fake. So, what's really happening here? It is part of a growing trend of fabricated quotes used to imply political shifts or admiration that never existed. Look, we don't think you should fall for such cheap AI, but on a second thought, here is a tip for you. If it only exists as a meme, treat it like a meme. Laugh, then verify. And to the next story, a post that began circulating on X after an NTV clip of Alex Mufumbiro has accused political operator Michael Kabaziguruka of orchestrating Mufumbiro's arrest. The claim spread fast across social media and WhatsApp chains. We found no evidence to support that claim. Verified media reports and court records point to state security personnel, not an individual rival. This is how we tested that claim. We reviewed initial arrest coverage from Daily Monitor, Nile Post, New Vision, and NBS. All site security agencies are responsible. We cross-checked Joel Senyonyi's verified X post, which states Mufumbiro was seized by military personnel in a silver Noah license plate UAK 368K. Verified court proceedings at Kawempe Chief Magistrate's Court on 10th September 2025, Mufumbiro was charged with allegedly conducting an unlawful military drill. We also searched for any official document or credible report linking Kabaziguruka to the arrest and found none. The only allegation naming him comes from uncorroborated remarks made by Mufumbiro in an interview. The original post drew about 30,000 views and sparked heated discussions. But we all know social traction does not equal verification. If you see an allegation like this on your timeline, don't treat a single interview claim as fact. Check mainstream outlets and court records for formal charges. Use Google Advanced Search to cross-reference reports. Click the link up here for our recent video where we explain how to use Google Advanced Search. Our verdict for this claim: false. Let's start with a claim that has been circulating widely on social media, suggesting that President Yoweri Museveni is wanted by the International Criminal Court for crimes committed by Joseph Kony and the Lord's Resistance Army. Firstly, this claim is unverified and has the potential to mislead. This post, carrying very bold claims, was viewed by 34 accounts on X by the time of this fact check. There is no publicly available information linking President Museveni to any ICC charges related to Joseph Kony or the LRA. Here is how we verified this and how you can do it too, in case this claim lands on your timeline. We started with a focused Google search using the plus sign between keyword Joseph Kony plus ICC plus Museveni. The results showed no evidence connecting the Ugandan president to Kony's indictment. Instead, we found that in 2003, it was actually President Museveni who referred the LRA situation to the ICC, leading to Kony's indictment. The ICC has since investigated both rebel and government actions stemming from Amnesty International and Human Rights Watch documented abuses by the Ugandan army. But Museveni has never been formally charged. Joseph Kony faces 39 counts of war crimes and crimes against humanity, covering acts committed between 2002 and 2005 in northern Uganda. The claim has gained traction on X, with users sharing and retweeting it, alongside old photos from the LRA war, many expressing outrage and others demanding proof. However, none of these posts provided credible sources. Next time you come across such claims, look for official documents or statements from trusted institutions, in this case, the ICC's own website. You can also use search operators like plus signs to refine your search and verify whether credible outlets have reported it. But also, guys, let's read. Just read. Anyway, the verdict, the claim linking President Museveni to Kony's ICC charges, is unverified. In more AI chip fakes, a widely shared image on X claimed Joel Senyonyi, the leader of opposition in parliament and NUP spokesperson, once publicly backed President Museveni. The post, which was viewed 48,000 times, included a photo of a man with Senyonyi's likeness in a yellow Vote Museveni 2016-2021 t-shirt and tagged it as proof. Our checks show the image was AI generated, and there is no credible evidence that Senyonyi supported Museveni in 2014, and no archival photo or credible record backs that claim. Let us invite Regan Chiyimba to chat a little about how we tested this. Regan, welcome to this segment.
Thank you so much, Divine. I'm happy to be here.
What stands out with how AI is being used ahead of the elections and with this claim? How did you come to the findings?
That's a very good question, Divine. The public needs to know that there are possibilities of all political parties to employ AI at random and in different phases of the electoral process. Therefore, the public needs to have AI detection and verification skills so that they make informed decisions. Now, for this claim, we tested it by first running a reverse image search using TinEye and Google Reverse Image Search, and found no matches that predate 2021 or link the photo to 2014. We also ran a metadata test on gmail.com to find metadata on the image. We analyzed videos and photos of Joel Senyonyi from 2014 and found that the facial features in this ghastly photo show Senyonyi's likeness or as of 2025. The leader of opposition was much smaller in 2014 than he looks now. In 2014, Joel Senyonyi was working as a journalist and news anchor at NTV Uganda. At that time, he had no known public political affiliation with President Yoweri Museveni or the ruling National Resistance Movement. Senyonyi only transitioned into active politics around 2019 to 2020, becoming a spokesperson for the People Power Movement and later the National Unity Platform. He was elected as a Member of Parliament in 2021 and in 2024 rose to the position of Leader of the Opposition in Parliament. With this, we concluded that the image was generated to fabricate historical support. The post drew large engagement and polarized commentary. Some users shared it as proof, others questioned its authenticity. Just like we did with this photo, you too can spot AI-generated images. All you need is your smartphone. Here is how to do it. 1. Do a reverse image search to check the earliest appearance online. 2. Compare the person's known photos from the claimed period by comparing age, hairstyle, and facial features. 3. Inspect campaign items like logos and designs and check if they match official photos from that year. 4. Look for visual artifacts, blurry edges, and mismatched lighting. These are typical of AI generation.
And finally, a post by the Kampala Journal and copies across social media claim that NUP presidential candidate Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu has signed a deal with the UK Labour Party, accompanied by a photo showing him besides a white man alleged to be a British politician, David Lemmy. We found that there is zero evidence to any such deal. The image used was recycled from May 2024 and has been misrepresented. The man in the photo is not David Lemmy, and the Labour Party has issued no statement confirming such an agreement. This is how we reached the conclusion. We did a reverse image search using Google Lens and TinEye. It was first posted online in a May 2024 Facebook post by Segirinya Muhammadi fans page unrelated to the Labour Party deal. We also checked official UK Labour Party communications and press releases. No mention of any agreement with Bobi Wine. We checked NUP and Bobi Wine's verified channels and found no confirmation of the purported deal. We also cross-referenced the identities of the people in the photo. We searched on Google for photos of David Lemmy and reached the conclusion that the Caucasian gentleman in the photo is not David. We debunked this for you, but you don't always have to wait for us. You can do it yourself. Here is how you can verify similar claims in the future. First, do a reverse image search of the photo and find the earliest post and caption. Look for an official statement from the foreign party that is claimed to have issued a deal with the Ugandan party. Such major deals are always published on official websites and social media channels. Confirm the identity of the people in the photos against recognized images. A simple Google search of their name will give you lots of photos that you can use for cross-referencing. Stay alert. Be aware that posts often recycle old images with new captions. And now, before you share a post or believe a viral graphic, pause and ask, what is the source? We'll continue to help you separate fact from fiction. Remember, before sharing, check if it's the truth. Check who is saying it and if they gain anything extra from spreading that information. Do not share everything, question everything. My name is Divine Mercy Nalwanga. Thanks for watching. Stay curious. See you next time.